From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm so delighted that you're here. Here we help you improve your attitude, your relationships, your finances, and your career. One of the things I teach people all over the world in my seminars is to create a sign that can really get your attitude going in the right direction, like the one right up here, the yellow one above my shoulder. It says, "Every day I play like a champion." It's on yellow paper because the greatest contrast in advertising, yellow and black. And I teach people, put this up all over your company. If you run a company, have people touch it every day. Have them see you touching it. Put it up at home if you have children. You touch it. Have your kids touch it. I've seen grades improve, attitudes improve, people at work improve by simply high five on the sign every day. This is episode number 122 on Boaz Power TV, and I call this one The Museum of Life. Now, the story is told about a group of people whose yacht sinks in a storm about 50 miles off the east coast of the United States. They end up in a lifeboat for days on end. Things become very difficult when they run out of drinking water. Now, when they're eventually rescued, some barely clinging to life, they learn something shocking. The area where they were stranded was the location of a special current of fresh water. Fresh water. All they had to do was dip a cup into the ocean and drink. The water they needed was all around them. Another story deals with a little boy in a western town a long time ago. Each year the circus would come to town, and the little boy got a quarter from his dad so he could go to the circus. A parade down Main Street preceded the opening night, and as one of the clowns came by the boy, he tipped his hat. The clown tipped his hat. The little boy, not knowing any better, put his quarter in the clown's hat. He thought that the parade was the circus. He didn't realize that there was much more to the event. Now, this is a correlation, and there is one, between these two stories and the lives of many people. There are so many opportunities all around us to enjoy life and to widen our horizons, and yet most people are walking through life as if they had blinders on their eyes. And the pity is that many magnificent experiences don't cost very much money. The main price is a little awareness, just a little awareness. I used to live in San Diego, and admittedly so, there are many wonderful attractions in Southern California. I've had the opportunity as a professional speaker to travel throughout North America, and in reality there are many incredible attractions across the US and Canada. For example, outside Atlanta there is a place called Stone Mountain. It doesn't cost much to enter the park there and picnic on the beautiful grounds. When the sun sets, a magnificent laser show begins. A laser show. The lighted illusions depicting some of the legends of the Confederate Army are beamed onto the gigantic granite face of the nearby Stone Mountain. Just imagine a movie screen that's about the size of a football field. It's truly amazing. If you've not been there, you've got to go. In Seattle, Washington, there's a wonderful fish market called Pike's Place Market. It's not only a great place to buy fish, but it is a very entertaining experience that doesn't cost anything if you're simply watching. This historic open-air market located in the heart of Seattle draws people from all over the world because of its famous crew. Called fishmongers, the enthusiastic crew of Pikes Peak, they throw fish and have fun with customers. They throw them across the room. It's amazing. Because this is the best fish in the world, people buy a lot of it and have it shipped home. Every sale of fish is announced with a scream right there if you're there as the fish fly, declaring its destination. Sold! Whoosh! There comes a fish. It's so much fun. Now, another amazing place that doesn't cost much to visit is the J. Paul Getty Museum in Los Angeles. I recently visited this beautiful museum. It's perched on the hills alongside Interstate 405, just north of the Los Angeles airport. The Getty houses paintings, drawings, sculptures, illuminated manuscripts, decorative arts, and European and American photographs. Beyond the incredible exhibitions, the buildings that comprise this relatively new museum are a spectacle in themselves. The experience of visiting the Getty begins at the parking structure at the bottom of a hill. A tram winds visitors for some 10 minutes as it goes its way up to the museum. Coming around a final curve, I was struck by a series of dramatic buildings covered with a beautiful layer of limestone. I later learned that it took over 40 ships to transport all of the limestone for these buildings from Italy. Now, due to the marvelous architectural designs, the buildings themselves are exhibits of wonder. Situated in a unique way atop a series of bluffs, the views from the Getty of the Los Angeles area are magnificent. Gardens with waterfalls and meandering streams have been incorporated into the beautiful grounds of the museum. Each of the numerous buildings is devoted to either a specific era in history or to special exhibits and educational programs. This is a place where time can literally stand still. I found that one could definitely come back to the Getty on several occasions in order to take in the world-class exhibits. And at the time, maybe it's changed, but at the time it only cost $5 to see the Getty. Not $5 per person, $5 per car. The only charge was for parking. Again, it may have changed, but at the time, a few years ago, that's what it was. The message that Stone Mountain, Pike's Place Market, and the Getty give us is that life can be a magnificent museum for all of us. There is so much all around us that can enrich our lives. All we have to do is pay attention. Just pay attention. Don't just sit in your boat. Go ahead and dip your cup into the abundant mental nourishment that is all around you. So the affirmation for this episode of Boaz Power TV, you may want to write it down. An affirmation of mental nourishment. I take advantage of the wonderful opportunities around me to nourish my mind. I take advantage of the wonderful opportunities around me to nourish my mind. If you like these messages, and many people around the world do find them highly beneficial, please do me a favor, forward this to 5 people you know. Suggest they go to my website, boazpower.com, and they can also subscribe to this free weekly broadcast of Boaz Power TV. You are special, you are unique, you are destined for greatness. I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.